Okay, right. Next up is Together, starring Dave Franco and Natalie Imbruglia. Obviously, I'm taking the piss. Alison Brie's doppelganger, Natalie Imbruglia. I can't say any more than that. Firstly, kudos to the director for ending Together exactly how I wanted it to. My God. What I was like praying would happen at the end of the film happened. No spoilers at all. But the CGI and like literally the final 1 second was just done brilliantly. This whole film it's like twisted mystery meets body horror. So Dave Franco and Natalie Imbruglia, obviously, their characters. It's classic. Unfortunately, it's cliche in the sense that, two sort of busy, hectic, big city lifestyle people move to the country. That's what comes into play here. So it's kind of cliche, but they move to like these this outer wilderness, and on a day out, one afternoon, they fall down a hole, and he, for some godforsaken reason, like completely unknown, decides to like drink from the water. There's a pool down like underground, and he drinks from it. And then the two characters start fusing together. Oh my God, I don't know how to explain this. Oh my God, it is batshit crazy. Seriously. But the thing is, it's so batshit that I loved it. And I didn't think I would. So, right, it's got to be down to that, the whole simples concept. That's it. It's not dragged out. There's not like massively examined background stories or context. It's just guy drinks from an unknown pool of water. It's poisoned. Both of them start coming together. I mean, honestly, they're the most chalk and cheese, like they're the most unlikely couple who you would actually probably be forced to split up, to be fair. But yeah, they end up coming together in a way that you've never seen before. Good God. The whole thing in the trailer, whiskey for the pain. Alison Brie's got like an electric drill in her hand. That bit happened. I tell you what, that bit and largely a lot of the rest of the film had me at points, when you're like open-mouthed awe. I was captivated, I was disgusted at how grotesque it was. I was confused by how the characters reacted and how they, how the story continued. Oh my God. So yeah, they basically, side note, if I can just point out one of the negatives, is that they fall down this hole and they're like, oh my God, no phone signal, obviously, except his compass works. Does that work without data? Probably a plot hole. Get it? Plot hole, because they fall down a hole. So they're falling down a hole, but they decide to like stay the night, obviously. They're like, so they camp out in this underground, like subterranean lair. And then they get up in the morning, and then all of a sudden, there's an easily climbable, like scalable sort of, like the wall, basically. The wall is scalable. So they wake up and just start climbing and just get out of the hole. As if, do you know what I mean? They fall down the hole and there's like, oh my God, we can't get out. It only takes until morning for them to realise there's like ridges that they can easily bounce up and get out. So, right, I don't know. Honestly, I'm actually that passionate about this film that I'm just sort of snowballing here. So, they start fusing together. The concept is just, it reminds me a lot of Demi Moore's film, The Substance, last year, because there's specifically a scene in this where you see a couple who are they're morphed together, and it's horrible. It reminds me of Demi, what was her name in it? Elizabeth Sparkle. And the girl that she splits into, towards the end, she's like, oh my God, she's not be too animated for this. Might get looks. But yeah, it's that. So you get that sort of body shock, like just macabre, really dark, grisly horror, with a dose of, like, in equally good measure, comedy. So there are some bits in this that actually have the audience laughing out loud. Other bits were so shocking, the audience were gasping. This really, like, packed a punch. And in fact, I got sort of bit of an echo of Weapons that I saw. If you've looked below at my videos from last week, you'll see my my sort of like exhilarated response to Weapons. So it had a bit of that. It was like it mixes like mystery with sort of a bit of witchcraft and cultish religion, these ritualistic practices, a dose of mystery, dash of comedy. It's, oh God, I think I loved Together. I think I loved it. My God. I'll tell you what, there are worse ways to spend your Sunday. To be honest, every Sunday I'm in the fucking gym, sprinting on the treadmill, to then sprint home and listen to the Kim Wilde 80s show on More Radio. That's my idyllic sort of chilled out Sunday afternoon. Not this. Not this, but in a good way. This was, yeah, I lapped this up, seriously. Yeah, what a Sunday. Wowzers. How do I, oh shit. I can't explain the rest of it without ruining the end. Fuck it. Skip forward if you don't want to hear it from now. Hopefully, like, whoever wants to skip forward when I said that. Right, so, yeah. So enthused, my throat's going. Right at the end, oh my God, it's like, actually the graphic, the CGI, the visuals are stunning. Seriously. There's, oh my God, there's a bit where the pair of them have sex. And listen to me, such a prude, sex. That they have sex, intercourses. So they have intercourses, and oh my, you actually see his, well, it's obviously not Dave Franco's penis, but you see his cock, like, because unfortunately the couple are fusing together due to this, like, mysterious liquid that he's ingested. And oh my God, he's fuck. They have sex in a toilet cubicle. The setting is fucking weird. It's, in fact, it's very wrong. So yeah, wasn't a fan of that. But his cock gets stuck inside her, basically. No, go. Free. His cock gets stuck inside her. So yeah, and she's like, this is quite graphic. I mean, when it comes up on the ident at first, like, Together, you know, rated 18 or whatever, it said like sex, nudity, and I was just like, oh, whatever, there's just going to be a bit of horizontal folk dancing going on. Fucking hell, his cock gets stuck inside her. She's up against the wall, and it's like, he's like, I can't get out of you. And his cock's like, I'm like, sorry, I don't know how many more times I can say the word cock. There we go. Cock. So yeah, his cock gets, right, yeah, it stretches basically, and it's fucking weird, really weird, and she can't, like, get him out, he can't get out of her. It's, oh my God. So there's cop fusings, there is fusage of the legs and arms. Oh my God, the bit with the electric drill. Whiskey from the pen. What is this? Reminds me of, like, it's like a Stephen King film. Seriously, this is like a very low budget, given the set and cast as well. It's like something Stephen King would have written. Seriously. So yeah, the arms. Oh God, the CGI in that bit with their arms start. I can't even describe it. They just start moulding and sort of waxing together. It's hands down fantastic. It truly, the visuals are brilliant. Be it cocks or arms. Oops. Yeah. It's right. It's great. Right. So, oh, hang on a minute. Side note, and kind of a negative, but sorry, I'm just keeping my eyes out for people who are around me because I've been shouting cock too much. Right. Side note. At one point, Alison Brie's character, she says, oh my God, we've got to get checked out of the hospital. We've got to go to the hospital. And the guy's like, no, 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 no. Yes, 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 yes. In a film like this, if something like that is happening, if your skin and body parts are fusing together, would the first thing you not do be to hit the fucking A&E? Well, not even A&E. Go to a walk-in, go to the doctor, and ask the doctor, sit down in front of a specialist medical professional and ask them to observe your bodies, like, fusing. I mean, it would obviously change the course of the entire film, and it would have to be rewritten, probably, and the characters probably get sectioned. But, do you know what I mean? Record it. Why don't people record things in this? Especially the main character, Dave Franco's bloke. He's got his laptop open all the time. Have it on 24-hour record. God, right. There's my rant for the film. Right. Let me just very quickly. So, set and scenery, isolating as fuck. Which let's face it, is what you need in a story like this. Especially in a twisted, ritualistic sort of mystery and body horror. That you need to set it in a sort of nobody else is around type thing. None of that suburban. When it all takes place on a typical suburban street. Families all around them. Something's happening to characters in the house, but all the neighbours are suddenly on holiday. Do you know what I mean? There's none of that, but it's set right in the I was going to say outback then, just whatever, American wilderness, and so it's set right in the out there in the sticks. It really lends to the whole story. It gives it the whole real sinister, lonely vibe. Unfortunately, the two people, their body parts are sticking together, so it's not that lonely. But yes, it really helps. Casting, minimal as hell. There's 3 people in the entire film. You've got Dave Franco, Natalie Imbruglia, and Damon Herriman, who played Mr. Punch spectacularly in Judy and Punch, probably about 6 or 7 years ago now. I love that whole medieval puppetry, the sort of grotesque, that sort of. You're all right, don't worry. Oh. You okay? Punch and Judy, a film based on a seaside puppet show and all that. It was fantastic. And Damon was excellent. The whole hook nose and the medieval outfit. He is my Mr. Punch. And he's brilliant in this. He's a very, very versatile actor. I lap him up. But he's not in a lot of things. 8 months ago, he was in Better Man, the Robbie Williams biopic. And he was great in that. He was proper up north, He was like the tour manager of Take That. And he was wandering around oh, here we go. We got merch. We got merchandise. We got dolls and stuff like that, And in this, he's come and sit down and talk to me, explain your problem, I'm here for you, I'm always here for you. And unfortunately, he is there for them in completely the wrong way. I've got a lot of love for this film, and I do not know why. So, right, skip forward again if you don't want to hear about the very, very end, because... Skip forward yet? Too late. The bit where they physically... And I don't know why they decide to actually, go through the whole change in the end, but oh my God. Where his character puts, he gets, because there's a whole joke about Alison's character having a LP of Spice Girls' greatest hits. He sticks it on, and suddenly you've got, to become one. I knew it. I knew that would happen. As soon as there was the gag in the beginning of the Spice Girls, I was like, yeah, they're going to play Two Become One, aren't they? And they're going to become one. And they do. And oh my God, it's like the substance meets Death Becomes Her meets something else. It's equally fucking grotesque and disgusting. So they start merging together. It's stunning. And then, as I said, the final second, when Alison... when Alison and Dave, when Dave opens the door to one of their parents, I'm so glad, so fucking glad that I'm cocking glad. Oops, did that on purpose. That the producers did that. did that. So there's a whole, like the person who opens the door is like a blend of both of their faces. Thank you. Not only was this like just an isolating, deeply batshit mystery that's full of like incredible sort of CGI and a nice bit of humour and total macabre sort of ritualistic goings on, but it ended the way I needed it to end. So thank you for that. Right, I think that's me done for Sunday. Like I say, Sundays are usually, well, they're boring as fuck, aren't they? I'm always prepping to get back to work on Monday morning, so I'm in the gym, on the treadmill, a bit of Kim Wilde in the afternoon. I'm glad I bunked off today. I needed a film like this, and it more than compensates for yesterday's Nobody 2, which I more or less hated. And my bags are still there. I'm talking about those bags, not these bags, with the... No, okay, I can't shout cock again, I can't. So, I think Together's got me a bit riled up, actually, because it's kind of saucy as well. It's really strange. Like I say, it's twisted. It's fucked up. It is an absolute fever dream of a body horror. At the same time, it's kind of strangely sexy and watchable. It's watchable trash, basically. I would definitely give this a go if I were you. Right, I've chatted for 16 minutes about something that I wasn't even sure I was going to watch this weekend. So, is there anything else? There are obviously the weird bits, the dreams. So it's very nightmarish in the sense that literally, Dave Franco's character, he has a few nightmares in it about his parents. So there's a get ready, prep yourselves for a few jump scares, as well as sort of grisly, intriguing moments. Wow. Okay. Anything really negative? The fact that they should have gone to hospital and/or recorded any of the fusing for people to witness. Do you know what I mean? Why keep it to yourselves? Should have gone to a medical professional and captured footage. There are bits where... Oh, hang on a minute. No. Oh, my God. Okay, a decent bit's coming back. Right at the very beginning, when he's first sipped the water and their legs stick together. I mean, God, he's in the shower, Dave Franco, and he... her character... I'm referring to them by actors' names because I couldn't give a shit what the characters' names are. So she leaves the house and she's driving. And as she's driving, because the whole concept is the people, it's like a yearning. So whoever touches this water, given the ancient ritualistic practice of sort of people drinking the water and coming together, literally becoming one, that is explored so it's like. It's gradual. And there's a bit anyway where she leaves the house and as the car is turning, it's like turning corners or like stopping and starting, he's in the shower back at home and he's like, his body is like it's been yanked and twisted and because, of the whole, like the psyches coming together. It's just, what the fucking hell? Who thought of this? And thank you for doing so. Right, got to end here because this is like I've gone on for way too long. But yeah. By the way, just in case the concept did get mixed up in this whole fucking rant that I've just given, it's basically it's an ancient ritualistic practice by where people. They're basically who are getting married in a local chapel. This group of like sinister local people, they don't just want them to get married, they want them to, as I've said, I can't say it again, they want them to do that. So basically, it's like almost like a twisted baptism. So it's they sort of cut them, there's sort of sacrificial elements involved, and once they drink the water, there's no fucking going back. You basically become Professor Quirrell from Harry Potter, where he's got Voldemort in the back of his head. I thought actually that was going to be the case through this, because one of the characters in the film, actually, there's no point in me even concealing that, because there's only 3 of them in the entire film. Yeah, Damon Herriman's character. He merged with someone years ago, and it's like, yeah, he's basically, there's a part where he traps one of the characters in his house and starts, oh my god, like, his face is melting and shit. It's, yeah. Do you know what? I seriously intended, I wanted today to leave the cinema thinking that was the biggest pile of piss I've ever seen. That was tacky. The graphics weren't all that. It was shabby. There was too much like delayed action, like sort of drawn out, draggy scenes. There wasn't enough story. Complete opposite. The story is minimal. It's watchable. It's easily digestible. The CGI is brilliant. The concept is, it's decent. Yeah, I liked this. I mean, let's face it, in an age now where everything is being fucking recycled, where, like, you know, there's yet another X-Man added to the list, there's even more Avengers, there's other fucking there's sequels, there's Freaky Friday, like, step-ups, and no. This was much needed, and, yeah. Yeah, good. Sorry, Kim. I can't have your radio show today. This was one way to spend my Sunday afternoon, definitely. I enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that. Yeah, that's it. Right. I think I need a weekend off. Seriously, I need a weekend off of the cinema. So if you're thinking of watching together, watch it. And, yeah, embrace it, because it's fucking weird. And it's not going to be for everyone. Like I say, it is absolutely batshit crazy. It's a fever dream containing just as equally, like, nightmarish scenes that a lot of people are going to think, this is complete trash. They're probably right. Fucking hell, it was trash that I lapped up. Seriously.